In this video, we're going to produce figure P3-18, which is the image you see here. To begin, we're going to start with a new design. We're going to make sure our units are in millimeters. So you'll go to Document Settings. You'll click the icon here to change the units to millimeters. You'll hit OK. Next, we'll begin with the sketch. Our sketch will be on the front face. So I will click the cube to see the front and then select the plane for the front view. To form this drawing, we're going to begin with a rectangle using center rectangle option here. Our center point will be the origin, and we're going to come out with the box. For the first box here to the left, we're going to type 60 for the height, hit the tab key, and we're going to do 100 for the width. Hit the tab key so that both are locked in, and I can take my mouse and just click. Draw a line that goes across the image to create that first slope, just like you see in the picture. Now we're going to use our dimension command to organize this line to make it where it's supposed to be. So from this point to the bottom line, it's supposed to be 7 units or 7 millimeters. Also, this line is supposed to be at 22 degrees from the top line. So I click both lines and put 22 for the angle. We have another diagonal line that's in the picture as a part of the profile that starts from here and it kind of cuts across here for the back side. Again, using our dimension, from this particular point to the bottom line is considered to be at 38. And also, the line is also at 22 degrees as well. Next, we have 2 circles that we need to apply a point to. So I'm going to click on the point, and I'm going to just place one point here and a second point somewhere in that area. Using our dimension command, we'll organize those 2 points. So from this point to the top line, it is 12 millimeters. From this point to this line here, it is 25 millimeters. This point to this line is considered to be at 30, and this point to the top line is 27. At this time, we can do some trimming. So under sketch, we'll go to the trim command, and we're going to get rid of this line and this line. At this time, we can go ahead and stop our sketch command and begin bringing this picture to life. So we'll go to our create side and we'll go to extrude. The profile that we're going to extrude is this bottom triangular shape, and the distance for this extrude is 15 millimeters. You hit OK. Now, our sketch disappeared when we did the extrude, but we need to bring it back. So we're going to go back to where it says sketches, click the down arrow and turn the light bulb back on for sketch 1. So at this time, I can flip my cube over to the opposite side and do an extrude on this side. So I'll click it, hit both profiles. I'm going to make sure that it goes the reverse direction. So, again, one side is where it should be going. I need the distance to be 15, but I want to put a negative 15 so it goes the opposite direction. Also, where it says operation, you want it to be joined. You want both of these profiles to be joined together as one solid item. Now, going back to the opposite side, we have our 2 points that we created for the holes. So under the create command, you'll see the hole button. And we will select the first hole here. The diameter for the hole is considered to be 14 millimeters. The hole should go through the whole entire drawing. So when it comes to the depth really doesn't matter. You can just go ahead and do all so that it goes completely through the whole entire shape. As far as the tip angle, you don't really need to worry about that because there's no tip to be seen. Okay, and if you want, you can provide all in this instance as well so that it knows to go through the whole entire shape. You hit OK, and there's your first hole. We go back to that same command, hole. We click on the other point, the depth. Remember, we wanted to go through the whole entire shape. The diameter is 14, and again, we don't have to really worry about a tip angle. And then lastly, we want to go through the whole entire shape. We'll hit OK, and there's that hole. You still have your sketch visible, so in this case here, we can turn the light bulb off for the sketch, and we now have a complete project. This completes this drawing.